in the family. So that extended quickly like a banana. I just got the deuce up in the family. Now I fuck with 12, so I don't read them around. I just got the deuce in the family. So that extended quickly like a banana. I just got the deuce up in the family. Now I fuck with 12, so I don't read them around. I don't fuck with 12, so I don't read them around. And I don't give a fuck about you fucking man. All my brothers on the block stay with them hammers. They ain't building houses, they pull up and blame. You ain't talking money, there's shit to say. Calling up the plug, I need a zipper day. Pulling out your knotwood, that's a giveaway. Real pussy bitches in your DNA. I feel like I'm Holloway, I turn that deuce to a dub. I feel like I'm Holloway, I hit that lean with the cut. Hit that lean with the cut. It's a swamp in my cup.
Man, I have got a ton of shit to say, and I know you're going to hear all of it because I got some homies in the back keeping an eye on those bitches who control the production truck. These motherfuckers thought they could play me, but they forgot. I ran a talk show on this bitch for years, so I know exactly who runs what, where, and how to keep their pussy asses in line when I have to address some shit. There's going to be a few things everyone here is going to need to take away from this. The first takeaway is, fuck Justice Blackwell. Fuck Justice and all the whiny scrubs that kiss his ass on the daily. All you bitches have marks on your fucking head for what you fucking did to me. Let me start at the start. I used to be a happy-go-lucky kind of motherfucker. Yep, yes sir. I did what I was told, held my place on the mid-card. I tried my best to give you the best damn show I could. Hell, I had my goddamn ass hanging out for the enjoyment of you fuckers. It even got me paid. I had a long list of endorsements and I wore those fucking logos on my gear like a goddamn NASCAR driver. I even got paid to name my finisher. Well, I'll get back to that. So I was content on the mid-card. And one night, one crazy fucking night, I got put into that 6-man ladder match at Cash Out. And I won that motherfucker. Now, I had a chance for any title I choose. I waited and waited for the easiest opportunity, but an easy opportunity never came. The world champion was a roided out redneck Elvis impersonating bitch named Beast Destroyer. Nobody could beat him. But then, one night, another crazy motherfucker of a night, some bitch ass named Zandre, took this dude to his limit in a 2 out of 3 falls match. If you're taking notes at home, make note of that. A 2 out of 3 falls match. I couldn't fucking believe that shit. Some pussy who couldn't decide on what his hair color was took the motherfucking Beast Destroyer to the edge before the first fall. Take note of that too. Before the first fall. So I saw my opening. When I saw the motherfucking redneck roid monster bleed, I went to the powers that be and announced my intent to cash in. Well, that southern fried meathead won the first fall. At that point, the powers that be told me to rush in then. Meanwhile, Zandre, queen for the day with 2-tone dreads, should have had another fall. But that shit didn't matter. I obeyed the fucking rules like a bitch and went out anyway against my better judgment. I went out there and I kicked that fucking wannabe Elvis in the 2 teeth he had left and pinned his ass onto the mat. But then, these fucking assholes in the back were like, no, wait, the match isn't over. There's another pinfall. And I'm like, what the fuck? And in my shock, this piece of shit rodeo clown gets the drop on me and pins me and they give him back the belt. That was when you, the fans, and the locker room stepped up and demanded real justice. Not that bitch with a Billy Ocean fetish justice. I'm talking about actual, real justice. And it was put to a vote. You were given the choice. Not these yes men motherfuckers talking about, oh, I'm the commissioner because I need to compensate for a small dick. Or, I'm in love, but a ring? It's too much because I don't commit like that. Or the person who somehow gets title shot after title shot no matter what until they have like 6 titles and you have none. No, it was put to a vote and you voted me world fucking champion. They put the power where it belongs, which is you. You all combined have all the power. See, there would be no in pawn. if it wasn't for you. You are holding all the fucking cards, and that brings me to the second takeaway of the evening. Fuck you. Yep, you heard me. Fuck you. I defended that title pretty fucking fairly. I gave a fighting chance to every competitor on the roster for months, all while putting on the Deuce hole, which I was pretty fucking proud of. I would face the number one contender, and when I got done kicking his chin into his asshole to the point where he'd be on his back counting the arena lights for 3 seconds, the next title shot went to the next number one contender, no matter how loud the loser cried and whined about a rematch. Fuck that and fuck them. Until in comes Justice fucking Blackwell and his merry band of brown-nosed ass-kissers. This was a 2 out of 3 falls match. If you were taking notes at home, this is a lot like the match I won the title in. Somehow, Prison Bitch Blackwell gets the first pin on me. The first pin in a 2 out of 3 falls match. No big deal, right? Wrong, motherfucker! Some piss-ass music hit and they roll out to the ring, handing Just Ass my motherfucking belt. He's getting beat a little bit here and there, all while screaming, "No, this is my night! My night!" And he beats the pussy he paid to roll out there so he could take my title. So he never actually beat me in the match stipulation put on that match, so he never beat me for the title. Some of you noticed this and called him out on this. He noted that, so you would think it put it to a vote, like he did when I first won the title, right? I mean, that's the precedent, right? That's how things like this get solved in the past, so why the hell wouldn't it be like that this time? I'll tell you why. Because Justice Blackwell is a two-faced bitch that cares more about these pixelated images called titles than he cares about anyone watching this. So he did not put that shit to a vote. He went to his crony butt buddies and said, "Well, you guys are the powers that be. What do you think?" And of course, being the chicken shit ass kissers they are, they of course were all pussy bitches and were afraid to have an opinion that went against the guy who would bury them on the mid-card for the rest of the season and straight licked his ass like, "No, Justice, you're the champ." And all of you watching just went with it. So yeah, fuck Justice and fuck you too. So, what has the Deuce been up to all this time? Well, after that I was promised a rematch that I never got. But I didn't know that at the time. I was a fucking shit sipper and trusted I would. I hung around, I did some tag matches, waiting for what would never come. Then one day, Justice decides, "Oh, I'm going to give title shots to all the whining crybabies based on who whines the fucking loudest," and knocks me out of contention for the title I never fucking lost. I see what is going on. I talked to Knight Harvey, and I was told my services are no longer required. I went to pick up my shit from the Deuce Hole set, and they already tore that bitch down. Ain't that some shit? The next day, all my sponsors called me and dropped me like I was Rob Harris on a prison mattress. Shakeway, Senior Pizza, Pornhub, all backed out of our deal. Even fucking Denny's. Hell, if I even say the name of their gross ass sandwich I used to name my super kick after, I will get sued. What kind of bullshit is that? Getting sued for talking about a fucking breakfast sandwich. I lost my job, my endorsements, my home. Hell, my entire fucking life was gone, all because of Justice, the Caribbean Queen Blackwell, his bitch ass yes man, and all of you fuckers. Not one of you fucking cared. Justice sure as fuck didn't care. After all I did for this show, he never reached out to me. Not once. Only 2 people reached out to me. Ace Blade. Ace Blade got a hold of me on social media, and I thank him for that. He's still an ass-kissing dick rider, but I thank him nonetheless. The other person that reached out to me was Tazzy. Yep, you fucking hear that, Justice? Your girl was chatting me up, worried about me. You got her in your clutches, scared to tell you the truth. She knows the kind of asshole you really are. She's scared to say it, but she knows. That's why she came around my way behind your fucking back. But all that said, none of you other motherfuckers tried to check up on me. I was broke and hungry, none of you fucking bothered. I was on the fucking streets, none of you fucking bothered. However, the streets took care of me. The streets fed me, clothed me, and showed me how to get mine back and took care of my ass. That's right, the street took care of my ass. None of you bitches did. So you aren't worthy of my ass. I mean that literally too. You ain't getting none of these chicks. Y'all are getting my boot and my fist. Fuck the bullshit. Hell, you aren't even worthy of listening to this. But I gotta cut this promo so you know exactly why I'm back. Fuck you, fuck justice, and I'm back for the title I never lost. And I'm here to take my girl Tazzy away from justice too. Fuck anyone who try and stop me. And look, I ain't trying to step in anyone's way that deserves to be there like they fucking did to me though. I will fuck you all up from the bottom up and get what's mine. Make no fucking mistakes about that. Deuce, deuce.
I just got the deuce in the family. So that extended clip like a banana. I just got the deuce up in the family. Now fuck with 12, so I don't leave them around.